Tanaistalin, Salamta, greetings. My name is Mikey Courtney. I am a PhD candidate in arts practice at the Irish World Academy of Music and Dance. I got involved in volunteering at the University of Limerick through the President's Volunteer Award. One of the things that I'm doing with my doctoral research is looking at how to bridge cultural knowledge gaps in global communities by using dance as a platform. So it's all about bridging horizons. And I've been able to do this here at the University of Limerick, as well as in Limerick City, through the projects that I helped to develop, such as Limerick Students, Our City, Our Culture, in which we were attempting to brand Limerick City as a student city so that we could show that there is a diverse student community that makes Limerick City the city that it is.
Hi, my name is Oisin Blakely. I'm a third year food science and health student here at the University of Limerick. Over my time here, I've been able to get a lot of volunteering done. I sit on the UL Men's Rugby Committee as the Events and Trips Officer, and last year I organised a pre-season tour consisting of 5 days, 3 here in UL and 2 in Killarney. I also sit on the Students' Union as the Department of Life Science representative, the faculty representative for the Faculty of Science and Engineering, and I sit on the Exec Committee as the Faculty's Officer. During my time on Student Council, I've had fantastic fun. We went to Brussels as a 4-day bonding trip last January, and it was absolutely great crack. I'm also a member of MAO, the Munster Association of Referees, and I've done quite a bit of refereeing in my spare time. I've also got really good grades, and so there's time to volunteer, get involved.
Hi, my name is Ahmed Lutfi. I'm a second year medical student here at the Graduate Entry Medical School in UL. I'm originally from Sudan. Last year I volunteered with the St. John's Ambulance. It was a great opportunity. I was working with a warm and welcoming team to provide emergency management of patients, and it also gave me insight onto the pre-hospital care of patients. It was a great opportunity. I got to see and attend a lot of sporting events such as the Kennedy Cup. And it was also great just to give back to the community. It also helped me with regards to some of my medical skills, such as the CPR, or cardiac first response, which is a skill that I think everybody should know, and it's important to know. I recommend that people take part in volunteering with St. John's Ambulance or any volunteer opportunity, because it's important to give back to our community.
Hi, my name is Iliana Chan and I'm a second year psychology and sociology student here in UL. Last year I got involved with the International Society and the Psychology Society. I volunteered with the International Society, helping organise food events, and I volunteered with the Psychology Society, working as a public relations officer. I think all students in UL should at least try to get involved in one club or society, because it's a really good opportunity to meet people that are like-minded and have a great work ethic.
Hi, my name is Trish O'Brien. I'm a mature student in the University of Limerick. I'm studying European Studies Year 2. I am from Toomevara in Tipperary. I got involved volunteering primarily in first year because I saw an opportunity to be involved in the Student Council as a mature student counsellor. I had been involved previously in adult education, and I knew what I could bring to the table from my experience in the past, and it was really good to be involved in the policy making. And it's really great this year to see a lot of the policies that I was involved in actually being implemented on the campus. I would really urge mature students to get involved in volunteering. We bring a huge energy, we have a wealth of experience that we can bring to the younger traditional students, and it really is, it's fantastic to get involved. A lot of the other mature students say to me that they don't really know the younger students, and this is one way. I know so many young students and I get on really well with them all. You know, and I've been involved all through the semesters last year, and I think that has made a huge difference to me, and it will make a huge difference to you.
Hi, my name is Rita McCarthy. I'm a second year student here in UL, studying music, media and performance technology, and I am from Wexford. Last year I volunteered as an ambassador for the President's Volunteer Award, which involved me going out on campus and informing students of this great volunteer programme we have on campus, which continues to be beneficial even after college. Before I started volunteering, I had very little confidence and no communication skills, but this pushed me out of my comfort zone, and in weeks I had through the roof communication skills, and my confidence had increased a lot, which became very beneficial to me this summer when I got a job as legal assistant, which I couldn't have gotten without my work here as a volunteer.
Hi, I'm Ronan Carr and I study computer and electronic engineering here at UL. I live out in Arnacrusha in County Clare, not too far from here. I was involved in volunteering out in Corpus Christi Primary School in Moyross, and the opportunity came about when I met Father Tony ORiordan. I actually met him out on the Camino in Spain, and I took the opportunity to work out in Corpus Christi once I met him. I was out in the woodwork room, the woodwork classroom, and I was there assisting the woodwork teacher, Toby Greystone, out there. I definitely recommend other students, particularly in first year, that have that little bit of extra time to go take the opportunity, because what you get from it you don't really expect. I think first year students in particular have a lot to give, and putting yourself in a new scenario sometimes without thinking about it too much, you take a lot more from it than you'll ever expect.
My name is Ashlyn Kelly and I'm studying mental health nursing in UL, and I'm from Tralee. I started my volunteering with Bolivira Day Centre for the Elderly about 5 years ago, and it influenced me to come and do my course here in UL. At weekends I still go home and volunteer with the centre. The overall aim of the centre is to bring older people in the community out and have them socialising, because most of them could be alone for most of the week, and it's very important that they just have someone to talk to and just catch up with old friends. A lot of them grew up together and they're coming back 50 years later, meeting up for the first time since maybe they were in school. I would say to anyone thinking of volunteering to choose an area that they're interested in, and it's well worth doing because you get a sense of achievement when you do help out with the charity, and when you're involved for a longer time you feel like part of the story, I suppose, of that charity then. The nursing and midwifery students have a lot to give, and the career we're going into is about giving, and I would encourage all my fellow students to get involved and to be giving in their community as well.
Hi, I'm Rona Buckley. I'm from Tralee, County Kerry, and I'm studying history, politics, sociology and social studies. I'm a second year now, but when I arrived here last year I had already a little bit of experience in volunteering, but I had no idea they had a structure in place like the President's Volunteer Award. So through that anyway, I received a few emails, for instance the Lollipop Day for the Esophageal Cancer Fund, the Daffodil Day, the Access Campus Study Club, as well as so many more. And through that anyway, I found it a very broad experience. I made a lot of contacts, some great bonds, and I met a lot of people who'd had different stories to my own. Overall, it was a great experience.
My name is Alison Kennedy. I'm a second year Law Plus student in the University of Limerick. I'm originally from Limerick, and I was selected as the University of Limerick representative for 100 Minds for the 2014-2015 initiative. Through a process of application, I was chosen to raise a minimum of €1,000 in just over 120 days for two selected charities, Barnardos and Blossom Ireland. For my fundraising efforts, I undertook a race night in Russell's Bar in Dooradoyle, where I raised €2,500 for 100 Minds, which culminated to an overall of €3,110, which I raised for the 100 Minds initiative. I would encourage students in the University of Limerick to get involved in fundraising and volunteering, as it really does enhance your education and help you to grow personally on so many levels.
Hi, my name is Anne Morris. I'm from County Tyrone, Northern Ireland. I'm a second year medical student here at the Graduate Entry Medical School in the University of Limerick. I've been involved with Teddy Bear Hospital for the past year. The Teddy Bear Hospital is a student-led initiative which has been in operation for 4 years now, and the idea behind it is that children bring their teddy bears into the event and they act as the patients for the day, and the idea is to alleviate any anxieties that children may have towards doctors or the medical profession. I think volunteering is very important to do alongside your course. It really reinforces what you're learning. Not only will it benefit people that you're working with, but it is also very beneficial to yourself. You learn a lot about yourself when you're volunteering, and you learn a lot about everything that you've kind of done up to this point, you will find a lot of your skills are coming out and you're using them again.
My name is Colum McCann. I'm an author and president of Narrative 4. One of the things that I'm delighted about is that we had a chance through Narrative 4 to develop a relationship with the University of Limerick over the past couple of years, and it has deepened greatly. Last year, for instance, we worked with the Daughters of Charity in the President's Volunteer Programme to develop a programme where people step into one another's shoes and tell one another's stories. It was an incredible experience for everyone involved. What's interesting to me is, as somebody who lives abroad, I live in New York, how Limerick has changed, the perception of Limerick has changed. Much of this has to do with people prepared to recognise Limerick as an international city. So it's not just, things are not just happening here, but they're happening elsewhere as well. Limerick has sort of broadened its lungs in the most incredible way, and it seems to me that more and more around the world, when I go, whether I'm working as an author or working with Narrative 4, people are talking about and regarding Limerick in a brand new way. A lot of that has to do with the people who are on the ground, who are prepared to give of themselves to others and back to the city of Limerick, but also giving it elsewhere as well. So this whole spirit of volunteerism, this whole new movement towards regarding others, having radical empathy for otherness is critical, I think, to the experience of the city, the experience of the university, and our own experience in how we engage with the world.